The year is 1314. Stirling Castle, a mighty sentinel overlooking the River Forth, stands defiant. It is a symbol of Scotland's struggle for freedom, besieged by the English King Edward II. The fate of a nation hangs in the balance, soon to be decided on the fields of Bannockburn. The very air crackles with anticipation. This is a tale of courage, sacrifice, and the unwavering pursuit of liberty. The castle's walls have witnessed centuries of conflict. Now they echo with the clang of hammers and the shouts of men preparing for war. Robert the Bruce, Scotland's king, rallies his men. He knows the odds are stacked against them, but he carries the hopes of a nation on his shoulders. For more stories like this, like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare. The conflict had been brewing for decades. Edward I of England, known as the Hammer of the Scots, had sought to crush Scottish independence. His armies had ravaged the land. His ambition knew no bounds. Scottish heroes rose to challenge the English might. William Wallace, a fiery patriot, ignited the flames of resistance. His victory at Stirling Bridge in 1297 sent shockwaves through the English ranks. It showed that the Scots would not be easily subdued. After Wallace's capture and execution, Robert the Bruce took up the mantle of leadership. He was a warrior king, a cunning strategist, and a beacon of hope for his people. He would lead them through their darkest hour. The English army descended upon Stirling like a storm cloud. Edward II, eager to avenge his father's humiliation, commanded a force of overwhelming size and power. He had knights in shining armor, archers with deadly aim, and a fearsome reputation that preceded him. The Scottish army was smaller, but they were fighting on their own soil. They knew the terrain intimately. They were determined to defend their homes and families. Their hearts beat with the fierce rhythm of freedom. Bruce strategically positioned his forces on high ground. He understood the importance of choosing the battlefield. He would make the English come to him on his terms. Echoes of war, a day of destiny. The sun rose on June 24th, casting long shadows across the fields of Bannockburn. The air was thick with tension and anticipation. The fate of Scotland hung in the balance. The clash of arms echoed across the land. Bruce himself rode forth to meet the English champion, Sir Henry de Bohun. It was a David and Goliath encounter. Bruce, wielding a battle-axe, split Bohun's skull with a single blow. It was a sign. The Scottish troops roared their approval, their spirits soaring. The English cavalry charged, their horses thundering across the field. But Bruce had anticipated their attack. He had ordered his men to dig pits concealed by brushwood. The English cavalry, weighed down by their armor, floundered in the mud and chaos. Wave after wave of English attacks crashed against the Scottish lines like waves against a rocky shore. The Scots fought with the fury of cornered wolves, their pikes a forest of steel. The tide of battle began to turn. A nation forged, the legacy of Bannockburn. The English army, demoralized and depleted, broke and fled. Edward II himself barely escaped with his life. The Scottish victory was complete and decisive. The legend of Bannockburn was born. The victory at Bannockburn was a turning point in Scottish history. It secured Scotland's independence for centuries to come. It also cemented Robert the Bruce's status as a national hero, a symbol of Scottish courage and determination. More importantly, it showed the world that even the mightiest empires could be defeated. It proved that freedom is worth fighting for, no matter the odds. The spirit of Bannockburn continues to inspire generations of Scots and all those who value liberty. For more stories like this, like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare.